Hi, everyone. This is the start of the stream right at this moment, and in the future, if I clip it here, you'll never know. Um, Happy Saturday. Thanks for joining us in our EXTRALIFE charity stream full of games, and today we're about to go on a super exciting boat adventure. I'm so excited. I'm Jess, this is my channel. Thanks for being here. And today I am, the artist. I am Simon Dupinot. It is lovely to meet you. I am a totally legitimate artist and definitely not the criminal. Let's go around and say hi to everyone, though. So next is Kirsten. Oh, hi, Kirsten.
Hi, yeah, my name is Christine, and I am gonna play Anastasia Fortescue, a nurse. She's 30, and she's returning from a trip where she visited her brother and her niece. So she's just hoping for a chill ride. It probably won't be.
We shall see. Let's go around next to Kat. Oh, hi.
Hi, I'm Kat Selesnia, or Kat, or Kathleen. Never Katie, though. That's, I'm playing Nate Brooks, a American who is currently living in Paris, where she operates a bookstore and salon that caters to the more libertine elements of Paris. And she's on vacation in Australia because why not?
Awesome. Next, we're gonna go over to Jim. Hi, Jim.
Hi, I'm Jim. I'm going to be playing Jack Donovan. He's an Australian police detective in the Victorian Constabulary. Same station that Miss Fisher works out of. Detective Inspector Jack Robinson from Fisher's Murder Mysteries. But he's never seen on camera. He's background based. Basically, he's on vacation getting some rest and relaxation on a really uneventful cruise. What happens?
Very, very uneventful. Right, Nicholas. Right.
Yeah. And I'm Nicholas, and I will be the reliable narrator because it says so on the screen.
you sneak.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be like that, I mean, sure, I made the overlay, but I mean, that's not. But yeah. So let's see what kind of vacation these goons will have. And well, it's not Land Before Time, because the land is Australia and the time is the 1925. The ship of Evangeline is about to set off, and people are preparing to withdraw the gangplank. And I have a question for the players. Who is late of you?
Arriving late, you mean?
Yeah.
Nate is probably late because she is sleeping off a bit of, or was sleeping off a bit of a hangover.
Yeah.
She really takes that whole libertine thing fairly seriously.
Yeah. Are you traveling light, or are you traveling with, a proper?
She's traveling fairly light. A valise and a book, basically, are the only things she really has.
Okay. So you arrive probably by a taxi. And you see them preparing to pull in the gangplank, whatever it's called. And what do you do?
I shout at the cab driver. Good God, drive faster, man! They're pulling
they
up
had
the
stopped.
gangplank.
Yeah. They were preparing to stop, and then okay, and then drive up just towards it, and then honks the horn a little bit, and the workers are just looking at them and what the hell?
I have him pop the trunk to grab my valise and slam the door, then turn around, open the door, and grab my book.
Yeah. And from the boat, people are, hurry up. I mean, we are a little bit late as it is. The captain wants to set out as soon as possible.
So I'll head up the gangplank and let them resume their duties.
Yeah, and then when you pass them, they go to, ma'am, sorry for the inconvenience, but you have to. And they, and then they withdraw, and the boat sails out from the harbor. Jack, what are you doing right now?
Well, I think I'm actually going to, once I've gotten my thing stowed away in my cabin, I'm going to go up to see if I can go to the bridge just to introduce myself and just let them know that I am a police officer and on the boat. And if services I am available, and let them know that I am armed, and I use my weapon, but have it if necessary. God forbid should anything.
Yeah, you walk up to the bridge, and you can see the captain standing there. Captain Trent is he's about between 35, 45-ish. Has a little bit of a beard, but it's still a little bit it's not a big beard, but you can tell that he's trying to work on it because ship captains should have a big beard.
And I just walk up to him. I say, "Good eye, Captain."
Good morning. What can I do for you? Are not part of the crew, are you?
No, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Jack Donovan, the Victorian Constabulary, and I am just wanted to introduce myself. I'm a policeman, and wanted to let you know if my services are needed, and I'm here for you.
Hopefully not. I mean, we have a few. Sometimes we've had a few pickpockets.
Understand.
But we have mostly we are. These trips are uneventful and.
Well, I hope so.
No one tries to do too much when you're out at sea. I mean, it's a lousy way to spend your vacation in a brig.
Right. Well, just wanted to let you know.
Not that we really have a brig. We have a storage closet. But...
Right. And I do have my service revolver with me. So don't have it on my person at the moment, but do have it with me.
I hope it's secure. And,
it is secure.
That's fine. That's fine. Now I think I need to see over a few of the.
Oh, certainly.
things. But it was nice to having your acquaintance, and if there is any issue, I will know where to go. And he holds out his hand for
Thank you
a
very
handshake.
much. And I go back to my.
Yeah. And Anastasia.
I arrived really early, so very on time. So I think I unpacked in my room very neatly, and then I think I went to the deck to just look at who's arriving and the ocean.
Yeah.
And watch us take off.
Yeah. There are a few people. I mean, there are quite a bit of rich people here. There are also, you can see stage deckhands walking around. And a few of the people are, the moment they have you can see them basically just throw in their bags in the cabins and then try to hit the bar, which isn't open yet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm silently judging all of them.
Yeah, some of them, the people that try to hit the bar immediately, are what you can tell Americans.
Of course.
Yeah, especially since this is prohibition area in the US, so.
Okay, yeah, I think I am technically on vacation, but I feel like watching all the people go to the bar, I sense that maybe they will need me at some point.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Probably, yeah. And then, some of the richer people. One, a woman, older. She walks around and scoffs at the people who also run at the bar because it's not proper, and he. You can hear her say something about her niece and the wards were supposed to be here, but there was some terrible ruckus in the city.
Okay, yeah. I think I'll walk over and be like, "Hi, are you okay? Can I help you?"
Yeah, yes. I am Mrs. Prudence Stanley.
Oh, hello, Miss Prudence.
And an awful kind of ruckus here, isn't it? I mean,
yes, quite.
I mean, we have people who are obviously trying to interrupt this quiet time vacation with being rowdy and unreliable, and then we have this these murders in town. I mean, it's very bad time, but it's good time to leave. Yes, there were someone got shot.
Oh.
Earlier today.
Really?
Yeah. I think they went through everyone leaving and to see if we are not, involved in it. Thankfully, but
yeah, of course.
Right. I think there might be one or two of the police officers here to make sure or something. I'm not.
Oh, I'm glad. I'd like to be safe.
Well, yeah, it's the same, but you never know how it is on these places. They are such an intermix of the classes. It's
certainly, yeah. I'm sure the captain has, it all under control, but
I am not so sure. He has a little bit of a weak beard.
You know, you're right. Never trust a man with a weak beard.
Yeah, I mean, either you go full beard or you're clean shaven. I mean, in between, no, it's not proper.
No. Well, I hope he proves us wrong, should something occur.
I do hope we haven't jinxed this.
I hope we haven't either. Do you need help getting to your room or?
No. I'm
no?
fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
And we will go over to Simone.
Oh, hello?
What do you do?
Oh, well, you see, I arrived very early because I wanted to scope out, check the boat for safety reasons. And totally not for thievery reasons. So I am very early. And now I am just relaxing on the front of the boat. Seeing the sights, what there is to see here. I definitely have, some an easel for doing the art, because I am the artist. So I don't know if anyone would mind me setting up to make some of the art. I might do that.
What are you when you set this up? What you make it look like you are trying to paint?
Well,
are you painting part of the ship, or
I am observing the people to see, who is the lovely fancy people to paint. Rich people are very lovely. I like them a lot. I'm so sorry.
No. Do not be. I mean, your French accent is a bit like my Australian. So.
Merci beaucoup. I assume you mean it is very good.
Yes. But yeah, so you are painting people?
I am a very, very skilled artist, you see.
So are there particular... So you're trying to paint the rich people?
Well, yes, I would be sort of to the edge of the boat, and then I would face in, and then I would see what sort of scenery is sort of set up for me to observe. And I am...
So definitely not a way to, roughly sketch out people and as a potential, target list or something?
Oh, of course not, n'est-ce pas? Oh, Zutalor, how would you say such a thing? I am a totally legitimate artist.
Okay, I guess you're saying that. We'll come into the first roll of...
Oh, no.
And I want you to make a spot hidden.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go with these dice.
Yeah, and I will also remind people who watch that you can donate for advantage and disadvantage, both for these wonderful people and also me.
Me and Dustin both tried to put a command in the chat at the same time. Oops, sorry. Okay, so I'm doing spot hidden. So let me see. My spot hidden is 60. I am very good at spotting things. Ooh, 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 I just made it. I got a 57. Thank God
Good.
set, maybe.
Yeah, and as you are trying to spot people, see what they are all about, you see a few people that have necklaces that are quite fancy and expensive.
The fine jewelry, okay, I
Yeah.
like it.
And yeah, when you walk around and you do this, you can also tell that you know roughly where they are, where their cabins are. They are, of course, in the more luxury cabins.
Yes.
The ones that none of you could really afford, because you have roommates and such things.
Okay.
But you also spot what obviously are plainclothes police officers.
The police. Oh.
Yes.
They do, they're not so nice to the artists, so, that is why I would want to know that. It's good to know, okay. That gentleman over there are very suspicious.
Yeah, and you also spot Jack, who also is he has a sort of a way about him that he walks that you can tell that he's not the police detective, it's more of a patrol. So you know that he's not here to be, in work. Unlike the other police officer, because he was clearly watching people.
All right. This is good to know.
And the first few hours are completely uneventful. So what are you doing during this time? All of you.
So I'm out on the deck near where Simone is.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of lounging deck chair. See the not really trying to interact with anyone at the moment. Trying to stay to myself and rest. Do I notice any of the police officers?
Yes, yes, you do.
They're in plain clothes, right?
Yeah.
I'll just kind of give them a slight nod, but I won't really acknowledge their presence.
Yeah.
Try not to draw too much attention to. But otherwise, I'm just trying to get some relaxation.
There are plenty of opportunities for that.
And I'm kind of keeping my eye over on the eccentric artist person. Just keeping an eye on her. She's kind of odd, but otherwise.
What strikes you as odd about Simone?
Well, she's wearing a beret and painting on the deck. So I guess nobody else seems to be doing that. Seeing people, but I don't know. Around us.
So the crime of being too over stereotypically French.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, pretty much on it.
I think I am probably getting tea. That seems like something you do. Yeah, I think she's getting tea somewhere on the deck. Probably trying to talk to anyone who might want to join her. Being social, looking at Simone, not suspiciously, just being like, oh, she can paint. I don't know if she can paint actually, but yeah, just enjoying all the people.
And Nate would be with the other Americans at the bar. She herself is not drinking. She's actually got like 3 mugs of black coffee with her because it was a very fun night last night. She's sat next to the very obviously married but most attractive looking woman at the bar and is laying it on pretty thick, shuffling her tarot cards, offering her, would you care for a reading? Tell you a little bit about what lies in store in your future.
Would you say that is fast talk or is it persuasion?
I would maybe consider it charm because she's not actually attempting to there's no trickery involved here.
Yeah, okay.
It's just trying to lay it on pretty thick.
Yeah, I will buy that. Let's see if she does.
Oh yeah, I have to beat a 65. I got 57.
Yeah. Oh, I have never done any of these. How does it work?
Well, I shuffle the cards, you shuffle the cards, and then we let fate tell you what's in store in your future. And I, from my valise, pull out a deck of cards and fan them. There's a lot of cards, so it doesn't fan very well.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. And she pulls the card and do I hide it or do I just put it down or?
It's not a magic trick, darling. You're going to shuffle the cards like so. And I riffle shuffle and then do the whole very, very dexterous with the cards where you riffle shuffle and then riffle again to shuffle them together. And then I hand her the deck. I just shuffle the deck and then we'll take the top 5 cards and we'll see what's in store in your future.
Okay. This sounds fun. So 5 cards, you say?
Yes.
Okay, this is the first one.
Do you want me to actually draw from my tarot deck? I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so
pull one card.
The inverted 10 of Knives. 10 of Knives usually symbolizes some sort of rebirth. An inverted 10 of Knives usually tells me that it's time for you to move beyond previous restraints. Find something new in life. And that is actually what was drawn.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And then she continues to pull cards, but we don't have to do that. But and she's get
Yeah,
pretty
she-
engrossed in it, and she talks a little bit about I'm me and Fraser thought that it would be good to get away from the kids.
Ah, yes.
They I mean, they usually are in the on the boarding school, but they are home now and they are so loud.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, sometimes it is nice to get away and take a little bit of you time to just let loose and unwind.
Yeah. Oh, waiter, can I get a martini, please? It was a while ago. And she gets a martini and she sips it a little bit. So what are you doing when you're not telling people their futures?
Oh, well, I live in Paris. Not Paris, New York, but Paris, France.
They have a Paris in the US. They should
New York
stop.
is a weird state.
Yeah. They should stop copying other places.
Okay, I feel like.
And she says this in an accent that is very much from New South Wales.
Well, I think it's everywhere that was an English colony that happens to have very similar names. Regardless, so you're taking a little bit of time for yourself. So yes, I was talking about myself, that thing that I do very well. I am a bookseller in Paris, and I also run a salon for ladies where we meet and talk about some of those books.
It's like
Ever like to join a book circle and find yourself in Paris?
that sounds amazing. Yes. Most of the clubs here tends to be more of the outdoorsy type. But what kind of books do you normally read? Are it one of those romance novels, or is it mysteries, or are they,
We've tended towards historical records, nonfiction. But we've read all sorts of books.
Yeah, there are books of all kinds, I suppose.
Yes. Many kinds of books. Would you yourself happen to have read any of the Enlightenment philosophers?
No.
What about
I have
romantic poetry?
Yeah, I've read a few of those, and mostly classics, though. I tend to read what's already in the library at home.
Very fair. Tell me, have you read Lord Byron?
That's the one with the wolf, right?
Lord Byron was a romantic poet. I won't. Okay. Maybe we'll have to get some. Well, would you happen to have a card with your address so I can send you some books?
No, but I have paper and a pen, so I mean I can make a card.
That
she
would be
writes
perfect.
down Elissa Bronson.
Sorry, could you give me that name one more time?
Elissa Bronson. So I'm gonna.
Yeah. Wonderful to meet you, Ulissa.
And yeah,
Perhaps we'll see each other again on this this voyage.
yeah, I'm sure we will. I mean, it's not like, there are much places to go.
True. And then Nate will slide over her card with her cabin number written on the back.
Yeah. And yeah, she picks it up and puts it in her purse. So, towards the evening, you had some. You've had dinner. Most of it is, a big place. So it's not so. It's more of a communal place. It's but there are individual booths and stuff. So I mean, it's not the most private of places. And then you hear that there's a commotion. And someone runs in and go, one of the deckhands is dead.
Oh, I'm gonna start running.
Yeah.
Outside.
Yeah, I follow her
Yeah.
towards wherever they were pointing.
Yeah, and you see the captain and two of the other deckhands are standing there, and one of them is holding a third one. And there is a body laying on the ground, and there is a bloody pipe there.
Mm.
And I don't know what happened. I blacked out, and then he was lying there dead. Yeah, but you were you were holding the pipe.
Kind of
Pearson. And
side of my way in towards the dead body, and I look at the man with the pipe. Is he holding the pipe?
Good that you're here. Yeah, we found him standing over the dead body holding a pipe. Yes, I didn't do anything. It was. He keeps saying that he has no recollection, but.
Can I make a psychology check or a?
Yeah.
Lying.
Yeah, you can do that.
Skill in that is 30. Ooh, no. 99.
Oh,
I believe him completely.
It's tricky to get the reading because he's quite obviously in some kind of a stress. Mm-hmm. And you don't know if it's because he has killed someone, or it's a CoC, or if it's, it's true that he didn't do this, but
Can I look at the body?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm a nurse. Can I look at the body?
Yeah, I mean,
I give her room.
Maybe to figure out what happened or how he precisely died.
Yeah. And I'm thinking that is probably a first aid.
Okay. So yeah, it's 75 and I got 32.
Yeah. Yeah, so you don't do it. It's not a thorough investigation of them because, but yeah, you can tell that he died from a blunt instrument.
Okay.
It's quite obvious because there are gashes in the head. And
Was he struck one time or multiple times?
multiple times.
Let's say, Captain, regardless of this man's story, I think we should keep him in the brig. What the brig
Yeah, I agree.
for his protection.
Yeah, would you?
I don't have handcuffs on me, but I'll kind of frog march him.
Yeah,
Get one of the deckhands to lead me.
Yeah, and the captain turns to you and go, could you please help us with the crime scene? We have no experience in that.
Certain. I'll be right back, and whatever I can help you out with this. If you could keep a perimeter, keep everyone out.
Yeah, yeah.
To set up a crime scene here. Don't let anyone in and touch the body. I take the other deckhand down to the bridge and turn back, and I start kind of doing an investigation crime scene. I also stop by my cabin and retrieve service room.
Yeah.
And a kit I have like a magnifying.
Yeah, while you are away, the people on the crime scene, who are they? They are Anastasia. Is anyone else there? While you staying out?
I am concerned. So many people are up at the front. They are so. It is such a whole scene. So I think I must go check if their cabins are locked, because it is such a concern to me that they might not be safe. So that is what I'm doing. It's just to let you know.
Nate would, at this point, be at the bar, having moved on to a fourth person she's flirting with.
Yeah. So, Anastasia, I want you to make a listen check.
Okay. Oh yeah, didn't make it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to keep old lady from seeing a dead body. I'm like, oh no, miss, you cannot, ma'am, you gotta stay back. It's gruesome.
Yeah, and you hear Prudence be very why must we be followed by death so much?
I know, Stanley, really, this is quite tragic. I don't know what happened. I think it's just an accident, a misunderstanding, It's really nothing to worry about, I'm sure.
You are so much more level-headed than my niece.
Thank you. I've seen a lot of, well, nursing is a chaotic business at best. So,
so yeah, Simon, you wanted to make sure that people's cabins were safe.
Yes, well, they might not be locked properly, and so I must check them.
Right. The one you registered earlier, which one are you going to? Job to cabins. Are you going to the one with the fancy necklace, or?
Yes. The cabins of the fancy people.
Well, make a luck roll.
Ooh. I don't have very good luck. Everyone else is much luckier than me. We found this out earlier. Let's see. Okay, my luck is 45. Oh! I rolled a 6.
A 6?
Yeah. I
Oh,
was
that
very
is-
lucky.
Yes. The door just slides open.
Oh, would you look at that? Oh, it's open. Oh, hello. Is anyone inside? I am checking to see if you are safe. Excusez-moi. Hello.
It's
I'm actually whispering this though. So
yeah,
like,
yeah. But you can tell it's empty.
oh, then I must go in and check that all of their belongings are safe.
So make a spot hidden.
Oh, okay, that's 60. I'm gonna keep rolling on these dice because. Oh nope, 83.
Okay. Yeah, and it's quite a lot to spend that much luck on something like this. So
I'm not gonna do it.
unless you really want the necklace.
No, I'm going to. I assume everyone has all of their expensive things upon their person, so I will go out to where all the people are.
Yeah.
I will go investigate the commotion and all, make sure it is safe out there. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you see that there are still lots of people around. The captain has shouted at the people to stand back a few times because of some reason the perimeter keeps getting closer and then it backs off and then it keeps getting closer as more people wants to see.
I'll act like curious and I'll go up and I'll be, excusez-moi, what has happened here?
The deckhands are murderous thugs.
There are murderous thugs on board? How would you allow such a thing?
I don't know. I mean, but perhaps the captain has seen on it. I don't know. This is a person in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it appears that one of them hit someone to death with the pipe.
Oh, c'est terrible!
Can I walk over to you and be like, oh, we can't spread rumors. We don't know what happened. It's just an accident, not murderous thugs. Just
Okay.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to cause, a panic. So.
All right, that is good to hear. This person here told me there was a vicious murder. So
no. No.
At this point, Nate would like to. I'd like to have Nate walk up, have left the bar and walk up to the front after hearing a lot of the commotion. And he's like, You said there's a murderer on board. I bet it's that captain. He's got a weak beard.
That is very true. We have a saying in France: weak beard murderer.
I don't think that is true. Really.
It is a very infrequent saying.
Certainly, yes. I think maybe we should just let them do their jobs.
All
I
right.
mean, a man died, so
Yes. Well, that is horrible.
it is horrible. Yes.
Oui.
Yeah, and Jack. I am thinking it's time for you to roll a spot hidden.
Am I back at the crime scene now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bye. Better than less. Spot.
I'm thinking
Is
if there is something
45.
else you can roll, but I don't think so.
No, 93.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess I don't suppose I can use a luck point here. That
would mean that you would spend
luck points for a success.
No, I mean that would spending. I think it's 47 luck points.
Yeah, I don't really want to do that.
I would not recommend that. No, because you spend on one basis.
All right, then yeah, that was a 93.
Yeah,
that's not. I don't spot anything. I'm a terrible detective.
Yeah, usually you have professionals coming in and doing the crime scene.
Not a crime scene.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to change your dice.
And yeah. And I want everyone to make a listen check now.
These dice are useless.
I'm actually gonna try different dice. My listen is 40, so it's not great, but it's not the worst. 38!
I got a 3.
3?
You also
3?
got a 38.
Yeah.
Kat, you also
40.
rolled I think a 57 when I rolled a 57. I think we're just matching.
Except on our luck. But also my listen is a 25, so I hear absolutely nothing.
Mine is a 45. So.
Yeah, I got 83, so I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Except someone screaming, "Vicious murder!"
Yeah. Jack and Simone, you hear a giggle.
I turn around immediately so I can find out.
Yeah, and the giggle is that of a younger person, late teenager, perhaps, but not a proper adult anyway. But when you look around, you don't see any kids in the crowd.
I see if I can move through the crowd in the direction of where I heard the laughter coming from.
Yeah. Simone, what do you do?
I look at, I think Anastasia was like by me, and I'm like, oh, Did you hear that? Who is laughing? How rude. Ooh,
Someone slapped? I didn't hear anything.
yes, I heard someone giggling.
Giggling.
Oui.
Yeah. Rude, very rude.
Yes. Who would do such a thing?
Y'all heard it.
Oh,
Came
monsieur,
from over here.
you heard it
Oh.
too. Where?
We.
What did it
Ah,
sound?
bien.
Was it a man, a woman?
Sounded like a girl, a teenager. I don't see anyone.
No.
Description, but I'm from over here.
Well, I mean, we should probably find them. I don't want a child to see a dead body.
That is very true. We should
Mhm.
avert their eyes.
Definitely.
Hello, child. Where are you? I'm gonna walk through the crowd and look for, and I'm gonna, as I go, I'm like touching people and feeling if they have any good stuff on them.
Okay. Make a pickpocket roll.
I am just looking for the child. Excusez-moi. Where's my pickpocket? Is it sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Okay, so my sleight of hand is pretty good for some reason. Oh, my sleight of hand is a 60 and I rolled a 54.
Yep. So yeah, you someone has a pocket watch.
Ooh.
There are also some wallets.
That pocket watch is going in my pocket now.
Okay. Yeah.
Merci. But I'm still, looking. Hello, child. Where are you?
Yeah, and since two of you rolled pretty well on this listen check, I think, Jim, did you have an extreme success?
Yeah, I rolled a 3. My listen is a 45.
Yeah, and on the character sheet it says.
Yeah. Well, my listen is a 40 and my extreme is an 8, so he got less than that, so he definitely got an extreme success.
Yeah.
Extreme would be what?
The smallest of the numbers.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that would be an extreme success because that's 9. So I roll below that.
Yeah, and when you move through, you hear another voice just as behind you as the first one. Similar age, probably, but boy. Okay, 1-0, but I'll catch up.
Kind of turn and say, "Who said that? Try yourself."
Who said what? I mean, what? No one has said anything. Well, lots of people have said something, but we're just trying to get a view of the corpse.
I don't see any boys around.
No.
Did you hear l'enfant again? Is the child? Monsieur? Did you hear the child?
Heard somebody. Sounded like a young lad.
Captain?
I don't see anyone here.
Yes, miss.
Are there any children on this ship?
Yeah, but most of them are probably in the cabins or the mess hall.
Because some of the others heard a child giggling, and I just feel like if we could cover up the body and there's a child somewhere, you know.
Yeah, good idea. We'll
Get it out of
let's cover up the body, and yeah, if people keep your kids out from this place. I mean, it's not proper. And then people start to move away now that there's nobody to watch on. But you can still hear people going with the, well, it's good that they apprehended someone for it. But perhaps if he has an accomplice. I think it was an accident. And then, someone goes, accident? I mean, that's just one hit. I mean, how do you accidentally hit someone 5 times?
On point there. So I'll help them cover the body and find someplace, I guess, below deck somewhere. Keep it.
Yeah.
Have like a walk-in.
Just throw the food out, get the body in.
Yeah.
We're somewhere where it's not going to be aren't going to be talking at.
Yeah, they wrap the body up in a tarp, and so there's a very big sausage roll in the fridge.
Some place where it's not going to start decomposing. But we can examine it later. Back to port.
Yeah, I don't know who would. I can't think about anyone who wants to, kill Leo. He's.
You have any enemies?
I mean, he's made a few mistakes, but he's kind of new, so everyone took pity on him for that. But I mean, he's a hard worker. He's friendly with everyone.
About this man who holding the pipe is. Have any kind of grudge against the man, or
Bruce? Yeah. Well, no. Well, Bruce can be something of a hard ass, but he's never beaten someone. I mean, he likes to play pranks.
Could I speak to him? I mean, I'm just a nurse, but I've seen people go, a little weird in the head and do stupid things. So see if he maybe needs help, or if we might get him to remember something.
certainly talk to him.
Yeah. Sure. I can let you talk to him. Follow me. And the captain leads you down to the storage room. They have thrown out all the junk in it. And Bruce, you are... people want to talk to you. Oh, okay.
Hi, Bruce.
Hi, and he's sitting there just shaking and just looking head down on the floor, and he
How
has
are you-
blood spatter all over parts of him.
how are you feeling right now?
Well, I threw up in that corner, and I'm trying not to think about it.
That's fine. That's good. You can throw up if you want.
I don't want to, but I might have to again. Oh,
That's okay. Is it? Why are you throwing up?
I mean, he's just lying there, dead, and no one was around, and I don't know how I got there. It's dead by my feet, and there's blood.
Yes, you look like me when I am very busy painting. You are very red, sir.
Excuse me. What's your name, French woman?
Oh, mon ami. Excusez-moi, I am Simon, and yes, I just think this splatter is quite. Monsieur, you have made a mess.
A bit of a mess, yes, but we're not judging. If you could just tell us what happened.
I look at I look at Bruce. Basically the look on my face is I don't believe. And basically say what's the last thing you do remember?
I was down in engine room with fixing things on the engine with the monkey wrench, and then there was this someone was talking, whispering behind me. Then I don't know.
What do they sound like?
I don't know. The machine is pretty loud. I don't know what they said.
They sound like children, maybe teenagers.
That can't be it. We don't allow kids down in the machine.
Well, they might have snuck down there. Kids do what they want, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't hear it properly. The engine is quite loud, and
Come on, man, think. Can I use intimidation?
yeah.
All right. Nope, 63.
Okay, yeah. How do you use your intimidation? Are you just shouting on him, or are you?
Yeah, I'm basically kind of taken by the collar and say, "Get yourself together, man."
Yeah.
I'll try to pull Jack back a little, be like, I don't think it's working.
Yeah, and he starts to cry. I don't know. It was loud, and someone was talking, and then it got cold, and I don't remember anything else, and I think, and then he throws up.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Try not to get it on my shoes.
I make a dodge roll.
Yeah, I mean, you make an FPS, side roll. Yeah.
All right. Let's just let him stew down here for a while.
Wait,
Yeah.
but you said it got cold.
In the engine room?
That is very odd, n'est-ce pas?
It is.
Yeah. I mean, the only real cold place here is, the freezer.
Mm.
So you are sticking with the story that you did not bludgeon that man.
It's not the story. I don't remember. Don't know. I don't remember.
Have you been drinking,
I don't remember.
doing
I'm not smelling
drugs?
I don't remember.
Okay. Hmm.
useless.
Yeah.
Let's just keep him down here for a while.
I think that's safest.
Doesn't attack anyone else. All right, Bruce, we're going to keep it down here for a while. Your own protection. We'll have some more words with you when we get back to the station. I'll let the captain.
I should send down someone to make him to clean up the vomits, I suppose.
How long is the journey?
It's 3 days.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think I'd like a drink.
We have an open bar right now, so I mean.
Anyone up for a drink?
Oui.
Thank you, Simone. Yeah, great.
I'd like to approach the captain.
Yeah.
Captain, I know this is a tad unorthodox, but I thought I might perhaps offer my services to you in figuring out what may have happened here. You see, I've been training in the spiritual arts for quite some time, and I thought perhaps it might be that we could get to the bottom of this if we were to hold a seance and contact the recently deceased.
Make a charm roll.
I'm going to spend luck on that. I rolled a 63, so I need to reduce that. Do I need to match or did it get below?
Match.
Okay, so I will spend 3 luck points to bring that down to a 60.
Okay. Yeah, sure, we can. You want to do that? Can you do that everywhere, or is it,
Somewhere that would have some of his effects, perhaps. If we could have something of his as a focus for the seance, it would greatly improve our chance of communicating with him.
Yeah, the best bet would in that case be he's. If you walk down to get closer to the machinery, there are the bunk beds of the deckhands. He's in room 4.
Thank you. I turned to the people assembled. Would anyone care to join me for a seance?
Yes.
Wheeze, that
Well-
sounds very fancy.
I'd like to search the Bruce's cabin itself, but I'm not taking part in any seance. Sorry about that. I'm gonna leave the detective work up to the detective.
Right, but you can at least come down and take a look at his bunk. So,
Well, I intend to.
and then we're gonna talk to a ghost.
Yes, your methods of shaking the man has not worked so far, monsieur, so perhaps we should try the madame's approach. Oui? Why not? Yes?
It can't hurt at all.
Oui.
It,
Suppose.
Nate, at this point, notices Simone's accent, having not really been paying much attention. Oh, madame, est-ce que vous êtes parisienne?
Oh! Vous êtes also French! I see! This is very good. Mais no, I am from Montmartre, the area for poor the artists. You know? Oui? Yes? Comme ça? Ici, maintenant?
Ouais. J'habite à rue Jacob.
Oui!
Sorry.
D'accord! That is a lovely area you habit upon.
Can I roll language other French?
Oh no!
Not speaking French.
I don't think you need to make that roll.
Oh no!
I'm here looking at. I think Simone speaks perfect French. As far as I.
Oui, it is a very good French.
I did roll just for the hell of it, and I actually exactly matched my stat.
Oh my god, amazing. I have dans French. So, you know, you might know my my accent is, I mean, I think it is very good. Also, Nicholas, just so you know, both Nate and Anastasia have advantages at this point. I'm just doling them out.
Yeah, just let me know when you want to use them.
Just, I'm sorry, I put you on the spot there with my actually knowing French.
I know, I love it. It's so good.
It's
Yeah.
so good.
Is the best. Thank you. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know what that means, but yeah, I have my character Simone has a 1% in French. So whatever that means with you rolling very well,
Yeah. We make a screen wipe down into Leo's cabin. Bruce's cabin is the one next door. But I'm thinking we will start with Bruce's cabin, where the police officer is doing proper police work, or whatever the phrase was. So there are a few bunk beds here. Some of them are in. They're not currently in use, but you can tell that people sleep here. There are coffins for personal effects and a few cupboards. And the Bruce's bed is the one closest to the wall, where to the other room 4. And you can see that there are clothes hanging there. There are the footlocker it's closed, but it's open, so it's not locked.
All right, can I search through that? Basically, his bed and clothes and footlockers. Anything out of the ordinary?
Yeah, make a spot hidden.
But more in spotting.
Yeah, but on that hand, you have a little bit in a lot of skills, so.
Yeah. That's a 24. That is. It's not below half, but.
Yeah. So it's a success. Yeah, you find a few. You find a small box that's locked, but it's one of those that you can just bend it a little bit and it pops open, so it's not a hard lock to break. And inside you find joke toys such as whoopee cushions, fake poo. And you find a book that when you leaf through it, it's let's say it's a book about let's say it's Frankenstein's monster, and it's when you open it, it says belongs to Leo Thompson.
So it's the Leal's book.
Yeah.
Lent it. Find anything else in his?
Yeah, not really. I mean, it's personal belongings. Nothing seems out of the ordinary, apart from those 2 things.
What sort of thing would you need for a seance, Nat?
Well, I happen to keep a few candles in my valise. And beyond that, some sort of cherished personal effect. Jewelry. A well-loved book.
The dead man, or
something that would carry a lot of spirit in it, and hold the person's spirit here on Earth a little bit longer.
Okay. Do you see anything you could use? Do we need to find the body?
I don't think we need the body for the seance.
That's good.
But
Yes.
the body might have something upon it that we should take to do for the seance. For the
Well, first, let's just look in his room.
Perhaps that's a little bit easier than looting a corpse.
Yeah.
Man, the corpse fight back.
I mean, that is true, but let's have a look around. Do we see anything useful?
Among Leo's things, there are when you open his locker, at the top of it, you can see that he has a tiny library there. There are a few small books. There's a greasy uniform hanging there. There are a portable chessboard. A watch.
Spines are cracked a little bit more than the others.
And Nate, roll a spot hidden.
I'm real good at that. I'm gonna use my advantage here. Well, heck. I rolled exactly my spot hidden. I'm okay.
Yeah. When you look through, you see that one of the books looks far older than the others.
I'll walk up to the shelf and pull that book.
It looks a little bit like a notebook, but someone has cared about it so much that they have made it into hardcover. And it's clearly that this it's in it. You can see that it's handwritten, but it's also clear that this is not, Leo's handwriting. I mean, and as you flip through it, you realize that this is not a normal journal. It seems to describe rituals. And I will say that I'll post it. You realize that it has what they claim to be magic. Anyway.
What language would it be in?
The recitement seems to be in Latin, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But it has lots of notes in English.
Okay.
It's like someone has trying to decipher, make sense of what it is they do. It's kind of hard to read, but you managed to make out at least a few of the rituals. And I will post a list in chat.
It appears that our dearly departed was also a practitioner of the arts. Perhaps that will make this a bit easier. And she pulls out her book, which she opens to a precise page. my actual book is upside down. She pulls out to a precise page and compares her very own Speak to the Spirits of the Dead spell to the one written in his notebook.
Let me see. How high is your occult?
Very low. She's a strong believer, but everything is just like very ineffectual.
Yeah. This looks significantly different from yours. And I want you to make a composure roll.
What am I comparing that to?
To the sanity, because we have we have reskinned the sanity into being
33 versus my 45 in sanity.
So you make it, yeah. Lower it by 1.
Sorry, lower it by 1. Okay.
Yeah. Because as you read through this, you shiver a little bit when you realize that this might actually be proper spells. Not showy or anything like that. It is, when you read through what they require and stuff, it's a bit like this might actually work.
I am going to keep that to myself.
Yeah.
So, do you think you can talk to this dead man?
I think if all of us were to work together to form a circle, certainly we'd be able to. Perhaps, though, we should adjourn to somewhere with a bit more space.
Yeah, there are sort of a common area pretty close here for the deckhands.
If we're able to find a circular table, that would be the best for us to sit at.
I mean, they are a little bit limited space here, so I mean, a circular table is better in use here down here than square one. So yeah, you find a circular table, and is it Jack? You come out from the room and you can see them setting up candles.
Drawing a chalk circle on the table.
Jack, it would be a lot easier with you because right now, reaching around the table, just 3 people, it's not going so great.
All right. Suppose I'll help you out in your little spell you're doing or whatever.
Thank you.
Person would also help us entreat the elements.
And at the copy of Frankenstein, show her that it was Leo's property that he had apparently lent to Bruce. And this was Leo's. Maybe he'll help you. I don't know. I don't know about these things, but it's one of his positions. So I don't know. Maybe it'll help.
This is exactly what we were looking for. Thank you.
And I take a seat at the So what do we do? We
So we'll join hands. Each of us will entreat one of the elements, earth, fire, air, water, and then we'll reach out to his spirit and see if we can't find out how he died.
right. Well, before I do that, I reach into my jacket and pull out a hip flask, pick it, and unscrew it back, put it back in my jacket.
No plans to share.
I was going to say the same thing, monsieur, you know. It would be very kind of you.
There
I
are
pass it
ladies
around.
present.
I pass it around the table.
Swig.
Yeah, swing.
Wig. Wig.
Hey,
It's an open bar. Relax.
I take it, screw it back, and put the top back on. Put it back in my jacket.
And I want to know, Nate,
Mhm.
which version of Speak to the Spirits of the Dead do you want to use?
I'm going to use the new version.
Okay. You sit there, and it takes all of you hold hands. The candles light up a circle you're sitting in, and you feel a bit. It's quite warm down here, but you can feel also the warmth from the candles. And you hold hands. Nate, you start to recite the spell. And I want you to roll 1d3.
Dice are buried behind knitting. Two?
Yeah, remove your composure with that much. As you suddenly feel air blow in, and you can see the candles swig in the opposite direction. The rest of you, you take -1 in composure. And it feels like the darkness around you is creeping closer. As if the candles are, fighting against the shadows. The warmth lowers, and you can also sense that it's getting a little bit colder.
Is this supposed to happen?
Yes. We're
Ask me.
Oh no.
trying to commune with spirits. Going to get creepy.
Party creepy.
Yeah, and you hear a voice sobbing. And that's where we're gonna take a break.
Amazing. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
Okay. We're gonna take a break. Make sure you take care of yourself. Do a stretch. Make sure to hydrate. We'll be back in a few. Thanks everyone so much for hanging out. Thanks everyone who's donated already. Y'all are awesome. Let's get out of here. See you in a second. And we're back. Hello. Just as spooky things were starting to happen. So, you know, it's great. Totally fine. Let's do this seance.
Yeah. You are in a dark room, lightened only by the seance candles. There is a sort of a rhythmic thug in the surroundings down here from the engine. That's still also, you know, hums in the background. And you hear, and from the circle, it radiates cold, and you can hear someone sobbing.
At this point, I'll call out to him, or I assume it's him. Leo Thompson, we wish to entreat your spirit.
Leave me alone. I told you I don't want to be part of your stupid game.
What game?
And you can hear another voice. A young woman. It's not a stupid game. I mean, where you helping me win? I don't want to be part of the game. Well, you're dead. You don't have any choice. And then, who are you?
Who are you?
Well, this is our boat. Should not be here.
We paid for our fare.
Did you know? Alfie, there are people trying to watch us. And then you hear a young man's voice. It's just because you cheated. And this is the same voice that Jack heard before. What do you do?
Or near Leo's body?
Yeah. And the young woman's voice reminds you a little bit about the giggling.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do?
Make it. Kind of murmur over to Jack looks pretty shocked that anything had happened at all, expecting, you know, some weird lights and things like that and trickery, but pretty stunned that something is actually happening. But of murmurs over to Nate, and says, "I ask what happened to Leo. Why'd you kill Leo?"
Spirits, we wish to know why. Why kill Leo?
Deckhand.
Is he too posh to talk to us? Is that why?
Can I talk to you? I don't know how this works.
Yes, you can.
All right, then why did you kill Leo? Deckhand.
Because he was cheating.
What's the game about?
The game? And I want you to make persuade.
Nice. Okay. I am gonna use advantage on this. Okay, yeah. My persuasion is 65 and I got 25.
So how is that down? It's at least half.
Yeah.
So that's a hard success. And well, killing trespassers, of course, that no one will miss.
Oh,
But we're supposed to do it ourselves.
I see.
What makes someone a trespasser?
Well, you know, people who are on our property, like you are on our boat. You should leave.
So, anyone here on the boat is trespassing to you?
Obviously, I mean, you are here, we are here.
How do you kill people?
Well, I guess that took over his body and just, you know. I can show you if you want to.
Oh no. That's okay.
We definitely believe you.
Yeah, it's your game, not our game, so.
Did you make him eat himself in the head?
No. That would be.
I'd Bruce do it.
Ah, oui. The other man.
And then you hear the door open. What are you doing down here? You can see one of the deckhands in the.
I'd turn around and say, "Police business. Bugger off."
Have your hands broken the circle in doing that?
I don't break the circle. I just kind of turn around and say, "Police business."
Don't you want to just hit one of them? And then the voice goes, "You cheated, I'm gonna cheat." And then the room gets very much colder.
Oh no.
Hey.
And it bursts. And the deckhand stumbles forward, and then he falls to his knees. What the? Oh!
Monsieur, are you okay?
We should help him.
We may want to avoid him. I think he's possessed.
Should we leave?
What will happen if I let go of these hands?
I'm not possessed. Then you hear the female voice, the woman, going, "It's harder than it looks, isn't it? You should have trained more. You are so bad at this, Alfie." I'm not bad. You just found the one that was easy.
Can we make the game stop somehow? Do you need help stopping it?
Well, this is making me hungry. I want to eat one of them. And
wait a moment. Who said anything about eating anyone?
as this happens in the darkness, you can see the sort of shimmering of two young people dressed in nice clothes. And it's a boy and woman about 17, 18. The boy is currently laying on the ground in a bit of the same position as the man, the deckhand that fell down. And then he stands up, and the deckhand is still down on the ground. He stands up and go, I'm really, really hungry, Augusta. And she strokes his chin a little bit, and yeah, I haven't had any good meals since our parents. These one, they will suffice, I think. And I want all of you to take roll D8 composure.
4.
And you want to roll low on this.
I rolled an 8.
Ooh,
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
I got
rolled a
4.
1.
Okay. What was your composure, Anastasia?
Total?
Yeah?
It was 45.
And you rolled 4.
Yes.
You are in luck. Because it rounds up.
Oh.
But you all lose what you rolled.
Okay.
Simon, though, I don't think you have composure that is 80.
Nope.
Nope. Which
It
means
was
that
64 before you.
yeah, which means that you have an issue that now calls panic. And if you scroll up to the top in the Zoom chat, you have 4 options.
Oh no.
It's flight, fight, paralyzed, or do something really stupid. Tell me what. You get to pick one.
Oh god. I let go of the hands from the circle, and I stand up and I whip out my pocket knife, and I'm like, listen here, kiddos, you're not eating me today.
Oh
And I hold my knife out to them ghosts there.
Oh.
I ain't getting eaten by no ghosts, you hear?
Oh, okay. The rest of you, what do you do?
I just look at Simone like she's gone completely insane. And I kind of look over at Nate and ask, "Do you have any other spells in there that might get rid of these, whatever they are?"
Don't know that it's gonna be as simple as just going shoot to these child ghosts. I can, if we can get somewhere remotely safe, the kitchen.
Get out of here, then.
Let's book it and cook it, as they say.
We're gonna run from these weird kids. Okay, let's go, people. Can we try to run?
Yeah.
Out the door.
Yeah.
I'm still brandishing my knife at the ghosts.
Yeah.
I'm dragging Simone with me.
Okay. That is vital information.
Yeah.
And I need to look up this.
Don't put that thing away. You're gonna hurt yourself. You can't stab a ghost.
Yeah, but keep it up a little while longer.
I mean, you don't know that. How many ghosts have you met, mister?
Yeah. And as you pull Simone away, and she's still holding the knife, I think.
I definitely am still holding the knife.
Yeah. Alfie walks up and then just puts his hand through the knife, and giggles.
Oh no.
And roll a D3. Composure loss. As you see this.
A D3? Okay.
Yeah.
Both of
I
us?
rolled a 1.
Yeah, both of you.
Okay.
Because you also see this.
This is not worse than the last part. So I go down as many as I rolled?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled 3. Okay. Yep. Great.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you run through the hallways. And
Like to head towards the galley.
yeah, and as you do this, you don't hear anything. You run to the galley, and you run in there, and it's bright light in here. And you can see some of the kitchen staff. They just turn and look at you. There's no rush. It's not that good food.
I need salt, and a lot of it, as quickly as you can.
It's police business.
Yes.
That's right. I flash my badge.
Okay. We have salt in that cupboard, and they have quite a lot of salt.
The first thing I'm going to do is put us in a ring of salt. just so that, at the very least, to my knowledge, the ghosts can't get through.
Is there anything we can do to get rid of a ghost? Like, do we have to find the body, or I don't know.
Well, books that I've read say you're supposed to find the body, salt the body, and then burn it.
Okay, yeah, but we know where like the dude's body is, but where's like the kids though? That's new.
So is it? Sorry, can we take? So is this?
What is? You know what? You know, if you got scared by ghosts, maybe you know forget how to speak too. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna forget this. This is like I'm done. No, it's really annoying. You know, you come in here, you're actually French lady, and you know it's real rough. I was just trying to be an artist, you know? People don't take you seriously.
So where in Jersey City?
You been to Jersey? You know, I'm from the wrong side of the tracks.
Okay, we're just standing in a circle of salt in the kitchen.
I said Jersey City. That is the wrong side of the tracks.
Can we just get on with the anti-ghosting though?
Oh, okay, fair. Ghost stuff. Let me check my book. Can I use library skills to check my book to see if I have any of these fake spells that are supposed to dismiss ghosts?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, no, that's a fail. I rolled a 90.
Yeah. Well, you find something is labeled exorcism, but it also is one of the pages that are, you know, it's horribly smudged. And is it a printed book or is it handwritten?
This would be a printed book.
Yeah. Halfway through, you realize that there is a printing error. So it just repeats the top of the page again.
Okay. This book is useless. I just like wing it, throw it away.
Okay, but like you've gotten rid of like ghosts before, right?
No.
Does anyone on this boat know how to get rid of ghosts?
About that other, just to spells, those pretty ghosts.
Of another book of spells. This might be our best shot. Spells that I was able to make out.
Leo had one, didn't he?
Yes. I have that here with me. We can...
Yeah,
So,
and as you do this, you hear a shout. And people are running past you, this place. And down below, Miles appeared to set fire to something.
Now there's a fire on the boat? What the heck is happening?
Oh, we gotta move fast. These ghosts are playing a wit game.
We also
The-
might have forgotten to blow out the candles before we left.
Oh no!
Oh, God. I look around the kitchen. Is there a fire extinguisher anywhere? Or is that like not 1920s technology?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is it?
I would imagine in the kitchen they would have something to put out fires.
But I'm googling. Yes, there is. There is a thing. They are basically, pump versions, I think.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you probably find one. Roll your luck.
Want me to roll luck?
Yes.
Okay. Good. I got a 6. $31.
Ooh.
Yeah, you find a fire. You find a fire extinguisher.
All right. I just run upstairs to wherever the fire is.
Yeah, it turns out it's back where you ran from.
Oh, okay. It's in the seance
Restroom. Yeah.
All right. I guess I start using the fire extinguisher and put out some of these fires and
Yeah.
blow out the candles if they're still lit.
And as you run in, you can see that there is fires going on, and it's not uncontrollably yet. And you can see that in one of the rooms, the bunk rooms, you can see the man that came in with you when you were holding seance. He is standing there looking very bewildered and wondering what's happening. What? Miles, did you set fire to these things? And he goes, no, I don't think.
Just get out of here.
If I would set fire on things, would I lock myself in the middle of it? That's stupid. I'm not that stupid. And some of
get out of here.
The fires are in the way.
Well,
You need to,
Yeah, I'm pumping and
yeah.
trying
And
to be,
other people are coming and helping you put it out. It's
water from the other kitchen.
yeah, and in the kitchen, you hear one of the ghostly voices. Your friend is a spoil sport.
Hardly affording to burn a boat down.
It's a new thing. We haven't done that before.
It's probably not working so well.
Dad told us to try new things.
We can all
It's
just hear
nice.
this?
Yeah.
Technically never broke the seance.
Well, I'm outside the salt circles.
Is the game fun to you? We want to help you? Do you like setting fires of things?
it's a little impersonal, but as our mom would have said, it gets things done.
Hi kids, how you doing? What happened to your parents and why are you haunting this boat?
Make a persuasion roll.
Oh, damn it. I have fast talk, I don't have persuasion, damn it.
You can use fast talk also if you want to.
Can I?
It's sort of tricking them into ask.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I was trying to be like a little bit here, a little bit there. Okay, my fast talk is 75. Watch me roll 90. Ooh, 83. So yeah, no.
Do you want to use luck?
Oh yeah.
You could also push it and re-roll.
What does push it mean?
It means that if you can do a re-roll, but if you fail and something bad happens.
Yeah, let's but I only need to do a little bit to do luck. So maybe I'll do the luck cuz it's only 8 off. So I'll use 8 luck points and I'll succeed.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, we were quite hungry, so we ate our parents. After we had moved on the first time. And then this stupid priest sent us away. And then we were called here. And we liked it here, so we stayed. A boat is so much better than a family estate. So much more people. And we can eat the people.
So is there anything we can convince you to eat instead of people, perhaps? Or something else we can give you, that might be exciting, like a board game? Like, do you like checkers? Or, something like that?
We can't live on checkers. We don't want to go back into the void. It was boring there. Nothing happened. Stupid priest.
Okay, so I'm getting that you don't like priests. I got that part. But maybe, the great beyond is a real good place for y'all's. I just think maybe you just need to give that another shot, perhaps.
And I'm thinking this is where Jack comes into the kitchen again.
I put out the fire.
Yeah.
Fire's out. All right. What's going on?
Get in the circle.
All right. I into the vault.
Yeah. And you feel a cold before you reach the circle. And I want you to roll your power.
Power is
Your POW.
yeah. 55, just made it.
Oh,
Score is 60.
oh. Yeah, as this happens, you hear, as you pass through this cold, you hear this voice inside of your head. And it goes, but we are not done playing. And I want you to roll 2d10.
All right.
I don't like that they
9.
assess the guy with the gun.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Got a 9.
A 9. So subtract 9 from your power score. And then the coldness leaves you. And then the voice talks outside, so all of you can hear it. I'll get back to you.
Do I make it inside the circle?
Yeah.
Does anyone have a plan?
Should we talk to like the captain or something? Someone who's like been here for a while, because maybe they know about like some like kids that ate their folks, I guess.
The kids were called here.
How do you call up some ghosts like on the ghost telephone? Like
I think we got pretty. We're pretty damn close there.
To dying?
We dialed the ghosts. Not for nothing, but
they were already here.
I don't think we brought them here. But I think this book is what did.
Oh.
all right, does the ghost say how to hang up the ghost call?
I think we might need to talk to the ghost operator for that.
How do we call them?
The book
Take
has
a
a
look at that
spell.
book that you got. Yeah, Leo's book. I take a look at it.
Yeah, absolutely. I
What's-
don't know how much you know of the occult, but
What
Oh,
spell?
It's called
the
spell
spell
Latin, but
called
they're English notes, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
I just kind of start glancing through it.
Yeah, make an occult roll.
Oh boy, it's like 5%. This is gonna fail. Yeah, 57.
Yeah, it's just gibberish to you.
Yeah. Just hand it back to her. Anyone else know anything about occult?
I can try to look.
Well, Nate, what were you saying? You were saying, is there something else? Was there something else in there you said?
I recall spell, and I'll let Anastasia look through the book first, but I think there's a spell in there that I don't remember the exact details, but it's called Sending of the Dead.
Hmm.
Either that's sending them a message
Promising.
or sending them away.
I mean, sending them a message doesn't do anything bad, but sending them away sounds great.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Okay.
Can we look through the book for that spell?
Yeah.
And find out what it does.
Yeah, well, make an occult roll.
With my 5% in occult.
Yeah, I don't think any of you have occult.
I rolled a 12. It's worth pushing. Sorry, it's worth spending 7 luck, I think.
Okay.
So I'll spend the 7 luck to pass the check.
Okay. What you figure out from how much luck do you want to spend? Do you want to spend it for it to be a normal success, a hard success, or an extreme success?
What would it take to spend it to make it a hard success?
You rolled a
I rolled a
what?
12.
Rolled a 12. And on your occult, you need a 2 for that, so you need to spend 10.
What the heck? Let's spend another 3.
Yeah, that's good. Because normal success tells you that you need some sort of for this spell, you need an item to channel it through.
Mhm.
And then you continue and you flip back and forth and you read through sections again, and you realize that what this spell does is that it would have, cause the person who owns the conduit to be possessed.
So casting the spell would invite the ghosts.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so this spell's a misnomer. Seems like it's about as real as Simone's French accent.
Hey, I thought it was pretty good. You're like one of the first people to like peg me for it. A lot of people don't actually speak French. So
I mean, look, I'm from Dayton. I just went to high school.
well, la-dee-da, Miss Fancy Pants.
All right, look. The point is, this spell is not one we want to do.
Okay.
It's going to cause us to get possessed.
Oh, so maybe that's like what that. No, that guy didn't read the book, so he didn't get possessed from the book, did he?
No,
He
I
might have
think
been possessed before he died.
What do the other ones do? The other spells in the book.
Yeah, the other 2 that I was able to make out, create charm, death spirit. Let's try to figure out what they do.
Yeah.
I am almost assuredly not going to.
Can I try too? I have occult.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help Nate. Okay.
Use advantage.
I think you sure already used hers, didn't?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did use it, but I have 20 in occult, and I rolled a 25, so I'll use 5 luck to succeed.
Which one do you want to look into?
I think. Oh God, I don't know. Create charm.
Okay. Create charm is a laborious way to make small items that protect against evil forces.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think Create Charm is. I mean, we could use it to protect us, but maybe we could protect the whole boat. I don't know.
You also, when you read it, you realize that it would take about 7 days to do this one.
Yeah, we can do that some other time.
Maybe afterwards, if like we survive.
Yeah, we can protect. So Death Spirit is the only one left.
Okay, let me try. I want to try and read it. I want to like grab the book and like try and read it. And I know nothing about the occult. I'm gonna be honest. And I rolled 20, which is not terrible, but it's not good when you need a 5.
Yep. Well, you figure out that it will take a little bit time to cast this one. Not entirely sure about exactly how long, but it will definitely take a bit longer than the seance. That's what you've managed to figure out. From all the laborious things involved in the spell.
Better than 7 days.
Yeah. So I like look like I'm concentrating really hard trying to read it, and like I don't know what this says. It takes less than 7 days, I guess, but it's still, I don't know. Nonsense, this gobbledygook you got here.
Yeah, and as you do this, you hear the kids talk among themselves outside of the circle. They're wandering around.
Oh, they're like circling us.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I heard something. What? They have a priest on board. I hate priests. Should we play a game? Yeah, let's play a game. And then you hear footsteps echoing away.
Oh my god, that poor man. Can I think back on when I was like observing everyone on the boat, like when I was actively trying to scan the crowd for like interesting people? Did I see a priest?
Yes.
Oh, did I see like where he was or anything? Like, can I roll to like remember? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
like
it's a sort of a part of the crew. There's a chaplain.
Oh my god, so listen y'all, I saw a dude with, you know, the neck thing, you know, they wear the thing when they're like
Priest.
Close to God, you know, the God necklace. So
The God necklace.
the God necklace, you know. So I saw him. He's up in the chapel. There's a chapel. Should we go help? Should we go?
Yeah.
Should we?
Yes, do that.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna grab some salt.
Yeah. Is there multiple like? Is there like little salt shakers for different table to put out on the tables and stuff?
Yes. Yes.
Morton salt thing.
Yeah, just grab a salt shaker.
There is also a few of the big salt packages.
Oh, I'm gonna grab one of those.
The biggest one I can hold is what I want to grab.
So we're gonna run to find the chaplain?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Simone, you lead the way. You know what he looks like?
Yeah. I try and use my memory of this dude and where I saw him go to find the chapel.
And I guess we could also, I'm just yelling, be like, priest! where's the priest? I need the priest, please. Do you know where the priest is? That's him running after Simone.
Oh.
Which is not terrifying to the other passengers at all.
Yeah. Yeah, and as you do this, some people just stop and look after you as you run away, and the rest of you can hear someone at least muttering, "Someone needs an emergency marriage or something."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally it. Yep. Totally not something crazy freaky, okay? It's just
True love.
yep.
Uh,
Love on a boat. Let's go. Come on.
yeah, and you run up, and you open the door, and it's a small chapel. Very small actually. I guess I'm thinking perhaps 4 small benches, and there's not a way in between them, but to the side rather, save some space. And there's a small podium, and on one of the benches you can see the chaplain is sitting. He's a little bit older, have a little of a bald spot. Big bushy mustache. He's looking at you when you enter, and I don't know what's the rush, but I really doubt I can help with any emergencies.
I throw some salt at him.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad we thought the same. We Simone and Anastasia burst in the door and just like chuck salt at this dude. Just like a handful of salt. Like,
Yeah. And he's just, what the hell? No, I'm not.
Father.
What on heavens are you doing?
Sorry, Father. It's a police emergency.
Salt?
I'd like to grab some holy water and like just like kind of go up behind the priest and like drip 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 drip.
Is this some sort of a hazing ritual? I mean, if this is police matter, what?
I'm sorry.
This is a place of solemnness and introspection. It's not the room of spectacle.
Yes, I understand that. I'm a Catholic myself, but it's a long story, but you got to believe, right? There are restless spirits running around this ship. I think it's theirs. We've already possessed one man, killed another, and they're trying to kill more. And I think we need you to do an exorcism.
While you're talking, can I do I'm gonna do a circle of salt around us.
Okay.
Sorry about the salt thing. They seem to not like salt, and they're coming after you because they don't like priests. So
Make a persuasion roll.
oh boy, that's not good. 57. My persuasion is 10.
Oh no.
Got a lot of luck points.
You could push it too.
How do I do that?
You just re-roll, and then if
Oh.
you fail, bad things happen.
I don't think I want to push it. The 47 luck points that I would need.
Yeah.
I can do it. I'd still have.
That's more points than I ever had.
Still have 18 left.
That's half of what I have, so I feel like that's still good.
All right, I'm gonna try it. Spend 47 luck points.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, this is the time to use
Yeah,
it,
I know.
think.
Seriously.
It's like it's 5 o'clock.
Go
Spirits
for a
of
big
the-
spender.
Spirits of the dead?
That's right. It's. I know it's hard to believe, but it's happening. We just saw it. I just saw it downstairs in the kitchen. The
Are you
It's a
saying
poetic,
these are responsible for the problems?
yes, the deckhand murdered, and fire that was started in downstairs
Right.
in the alley.
Okay, you should probably do something. I have heard about people performing exorcism, but it's not really that common in my denomination. But we should probably try it anyway. I have some holy water and I have the good book. But do any of you have any idea how to deal with them otherwise?
Well, Father, do you know how to read Latin?
Yes.
Okay. Would you be able to help us decipher what this book says?
Okay, yeah, I can try. Is there any particular bit you want me to speak to spirits of the dead?
Much as I don't like to admit to potentially having blasphemed, we've done that already.
Okay.
We need you to tell us what this spell, Death Spirit, does.
It's. What do you look at that? It seems to be Death 2 Spirit.
Oh.
It's it seems to it needs 3 people to cast.
With there's like 5 of us here, so like that means it's gonna be extra good, right?
Yeah, possibly.
You don't sound very confident, Father.
Well, it's kind of tricky though. If it succeeds, we will be a bit fatigued, I think.
Better than dead.
Yeah, I have to agree with Anastasia here. That's like, to me, sleepy is way better than like.
Yeah, eaten by weird ghosts.
Thing is, I think what the Father's getting at is there's 5 of us here, and we need to cast it twice.
No.
Oh.
I can be assisted by 2 people, but and that means it has a little bit better chance of succeeding. But if it fails, those 2 people, well, those souls are also, in the balance.
Ah. See.
I think spells is not really my expertise. I am more, an adherent follower of the good book.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and admit I'm not the most learned, so if any of you want to do that, I can, I whip out my knife, and I'm like, I can, protect your mortal bodies while you, fight spirits.
Yeah, and there's a knock on the door.
I turn to the door with my knife.
Father, are you okay in there? Yeah. I thought I heard some commotion.
Recognize that voice?
No. And the door opens, and Simone and Jack, you see the undercover police. The plainclothes.
I put my hands behind my back. Like I wasn't doing anything.
Careful of the salt.
Say it's all right. We got this under control here.
Salt?
Yeah, it's a long story. I'll tell you back at the station.
Well, that's nice, but I kind of want the priest to come with me.
What do you want the priest to come with you for?
Yeah.
I said I will come back for you later, okay?
I
And he
throw holy
turns to
water at him.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab the priest's hand and be like, I volunteer, just you gotta do it now. Yeah, Simone, take my salt.
I'm double wielding salt now.
The knife between your teeth.
Yeah, and the police shouts and go, ah! This stings. What?
See, Father? The holy water stings. That doesn't happen to normal cops.
I make like a line of salt between us and the cop.
Yeah.
It's just like further like barricading us in.
I guess that they don't play fair. You want me to take one of them then? Perhaps. And you see some of the salt is it looks like someone steps in the salt. And then you hear, oh, my foot, it hurts so much. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that's the last time I ever trust Winchester's Guide to the Supernatural.
Yep. Okay, can you take the holy water, hold them back? Priest, please, you gotta...
Yeah, and Simon?
Yeah.
I want you to roll power.
Okay. Okay, my power is 65. I rolled, so close. I rolled 35, which is almost a hard success.
Do you want to spend luck?
Will it give us okay, I will spend, it's roll 35 and 32. So I have to spend 3. I'll spend 3 luck points, and that gives me a hard success. Okay. I did it.
Okay.
Stay away from us, you weird ghost creeps.
And you feel the chill come over you,
No.
and then the voice of Augusta is, just let me in.
Get out, ghost!
Just let me have some fun and play.
No, go for a swim if you want to do something fun. You're on a boat.
Yeah, and you're shouting this out loud, and then you don't hear the voice inside of you anymore. Because if you hadn't done the hard success, you would have failed.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh my god, the ghosts are attacking! We gotta do something!
And okay, I need 2 people.
I look over at Jack. You or me?
I'll do what I can.
And the plainclothes pull out his gun.
Ah, dang it! Can I
start to aim it?
Can I whip salt at his face?
I pull out my gun.
I will join hands with the priest at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So who wants to make the roll?
Can I fire back? Can I see if I can fire at him before he fires at us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like kind of
make a firearms roll.
That's pretty good. 55. Oh, God. 81.
Yeah.
I don't have any.
You shoot and you miss wide. But it ironically it spooks the possessed person. So he also shoots almost as wide.
Since Jack shots missed and throwing salt in their face was not sufficient, I'm just gonna try and tackle them to the ground.
Yeah. We will. Who of Nate or Anastasia will make the roll?
What skill is it? Occult?
Yeah.
Power.
Power. Okay. I have 45.
It doesn't matter which of us rolls because I also have 45.
Nice. Okay.
And you will have roll with double advantage actually, because you have 2 people helping.
Okay. Do you want to do it, Nate?
Sure. Let me just grab the die that I dropped earlier. Double advantage?
Yeah. So
3 percentile, 1d10.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
A 9.
Ooh.
That is in your hard success area, I think.
That is exactly my hard success.
And let me tell you that the ghost failed spectacularly with the 96.
Nice.
Nice.
The other one, we will come back to it a little bit later. But as you start to recite the spell, and the Latin goes over to something that doesn't really sound like either normal Latin or Pig Latin, it gets murky and weird. And there's a sort of a breeze picking up inside of the room. And you can see the salt is starting to whirl around at the floor. And some of them is also coming up from the, salt packages, and it picks up speed, and then you can see the plainclothes is lowering his gun, and you see Alfie standing there in his fancy suit, with which you can see a little bit more. You can see it more properly now. It has, blood spatter on it, even if it's spectral. And he's starting to cry, and we just wanted to have some fun. No, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. I'm not. And then you can see him. Parts of him is just evaporating. And Augusta is, running up to him and trying to hold on to him as he's falling away. And she turns to you and goes, "I hate you all."
Likewise, sister.
Mr. Spook, I don't feel so good.
Yeah. I'm gonna feed on every one of you, and then I'm gonna rip a hole, and I'm gonna get my brother back. Give back my book. What's happening? I can't. The priest is looking around, and I didn't. Is it doing anything more than whipping salt in the air?
Yes. One of the spirits is gone, but we need. Is there anything you could do to strengthen the spell to dismiss the other?
We could try it again. I think it might just target one, perhaps. And that's then Augusta goes, "No!" And her jaw hinges. And her eyes sink in. And she just leaps towards you. And all of you make a composure roll.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Nope.
Ooh.
15.
20. I made it.
7.
Oh.
I had 39, so I'm just gonna use a luck point.
You can't use luck on this.
Oh, okay, then I'm gonna get possessed.
You missed it by 1?
Mm.
Oh.
What did Jack roll? Did he
7.
succeed?
Yeah.
Okay. So you who succeeded, roll a d3. You who failed, roll a d10. Oh, 2d10. Because this is a one-shot, so just ramp it up a little bit.
And then I subtract that
From your,
Yeah.
From our sanity.
yeah.
So, man. My sanity is at 23.
Yeah, so you panic.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
So what are you gonna do?
I think I am gonna fight her.
Okay.
But I don't have anything to fight her with. I think it's just the instinct is like the nursing instinct when someone goes sort of ballistic is to just try and calm them down. So I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. So you just step in the way and just block their path and make a power roll.
Okay. Shit. Yeah, nope.
You can push and you can use luck.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try and push it.
Yeah.
If I roll again, can I use luck then? Or is it just a straight roll?
I don't know. I don't think you can use luck on pushed rolls.
Okay. Then I'm actually just gonna use luck.
Yeah.
I roll 81.
Oh.
So I'm gonna just use all my luck. I have 60, so it's 21.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
how much is your power?
23.
Oh, right, yeah. You lost a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, that means that you succeed. And damn it. And you feel the cold that the other has felt. And you hear Augusta's voice. But you're supposed to be weak. And then it drifts away. You can see Augusta standing out there, blocked by Anastasia, and she is looking back to looking human, but it's it looks like not the properly dressed woman anymore. It's more like the clothes are ragged, like they have been on the ground for 5 to 6 years or something. And her cheeks are sunk in, and it's like she looks more like proper dead now than before. So, what are you gonna do? I need to roll. Oh no. For the first time, the priest can see her. And he just backs away and just goes into the wall and just freaks out.
Come on, Father, you can't freak out now. We're almost done. Just hang on a little longer. Come on, you got this. We just need to we got rid of, there was 2. There's only 1 left. We're almost done.
Yeah, and you can hear him starting to, recite prayers, and he's having a major panic attack.
I
go over to the priest and join him. I start reciting the same prayers he's saying.
Okay.
And I go to oh god. Been so long since I've been to mass.
Yeah, and he has dropped the book.
Okay.
It's on the ground.
First of all, I grab the book. I then run to the altar and grab the crucifix that's there and hand it to the priest as like a way to comfort him and remind him that.
Yeah, he's gripping it and he's holding it real tight.
And I ask him to recite the spell one more time. He's got 5 of us here with him. The 2 of us holding on to his shoulders. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Make a charm roll.
That I can
Because I don't think you want to do a persuade, right?
That is correct. Okay, that's a 55. So that's a regular success.
Yeah. And he looks at the crucifix and looks at me. Okay. And make another power roll.
Same kind of roll we did before.
Yeah.
Triple advantage, or double advantage rather.
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm clumsy. I'm going to spend my luck on this. I'm going to spend 30 luck points to make this a hard success.
Yeah.
Smart. Yep.
So how does it look when you pull the plug on the ghost?
So I imagine she's back in her human form. Priest is cowering in fear, and he opens his eyes, realizes that this is his holy duty, starts reciting the spell, and she goes feral again. Just for a brief moment. Very much like a lot like the librarian ghost in Ghostbusters, if that's a cultural touchstone for enough people. And just charges at him. And as she gets close to him, his eyes go wide, and he finishes the spell and takes one hand off the crucifix and lifts it up, and like Iron Man blasts her with a holy beam.
Nice.
Yeah, and the wind dies down. And the plainclothes police looks around and can someone fill me in what's been going on here? And that's where we're gonna end.
Hey, we made it.
That was
Barely.
amazing.
Yeah, it was so good.
Thank you so much, Nicholas. That was great.
So much fun.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta do outros now. So let's go around and say goodbye to everyone. Tell everyone where they can find you, and if there's anything you want to plug. So let's start with our wonderful, amazing, totally reliable and trustworthy narrator, Nicholas.
Yeah, I'm Niklas Nyvinter at Twitter. You can find me here on Fridays and on Saturdays, both of them bi-weekly, but not the same week.
Opposing Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah, and my favorite bit was, I'm probably going to say that the seance, because I hadn't really prepared that. Because none of you had a cult or anything like that. So
That was amazing. Awesome. Thank you so much. Now let's go around to Kirstine.
Yes. You can find me on Twitter at KSDigman. And my favorite thing, I think it was dropping the fake accent in the salt cycle. That was very good.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you so much for coming and playing with us. That was a lot of fun. Anastasia was great. I'm glad we had a nurse handy.
That helped a lot.
And now let's go around to Kat.
Okay, so you can find me at twitch.tv/CatSelesnia, which is also my username on literally all social media because branding is important. I just want to plug, tomorrow is actually my 1-year stream anniversary. So I'm going to be doing a indeterminate hour-long stream tomorrow, starting at noon Eastern, and going until I can't go no more. Playing lots of games and celebrating a whole year on Twitch. My favorite bit through the entire thing was the French. The French. Just pulling the French out and the panic on Simone's face when it was like, oh no.
I love how quickly you targeted in on me, though. You were like, so this is the first time I'm hearing Simone, and I was like, oh, shit. That was awesome. Thank you so much. That was so great. Let's go around to Jim.
Hey, I don't really have anything to plug, but you can find me at critter_Jim on Twitter. I think my favorite part of the adventure had to be both of Jess's accent. The French and the fake French and the Joyzy accent. And I wish I had a chance to get into the backstory because he was kind of like he was in World War One and my character and he had PTSD from it, so he's probably gonna end up spending time in a sanitarium somewhere.
Aw. That's very
get his nerves.
That's very appropriate both for
right, but, yeah.
That was great. That's very appropriate both for Miss Fisher, because they reference that all the time, and for Cthulhu. So that's very appropriate.
I'm surprised he held together as well as he did. But, but
I'm glad he shared the alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah, he was also an alcoholic, basically. He's
Oh no.
Yeah. He had a bad war. He was a Gallipoli, so yeah.
Have something in common.
Awesome. Thank you so much for playing with us. That was great. And I think you said at the top that sorry for I think you're something about your accent, but it was really good. You were really consistent with it. And it wasn't an over-the-top accent. It was actually a good one, I feel like.
Oh, thank you. Could have been better, but no.
That's okay. It was really good. It was awesome. This game was awesome. Thank you all so much for playing. My name's Jess. This is my channel. Thank you for being here. We gotta end because we got another game coming up in 30 minutes. If you need a palate cleanser from spooky Call of Cthulhu darkness, we have Ryutama coming up, and it's gonna be pretty sweet. I'm pretty sure if you don't know Ryutama, it's like a JRPG type system, and it's very cute and very wholesome. So I know we have some people that are going to come and go to I think it's the Moon Brewing Festival, the Fall Moon Brewing Festival harvest type thing. So that's gonna be very cute. So do join us for that. And in general, our Extra Life streams are going but still more this weekend. We have Ryutama tonight. We have Adventure Skeletons tomorrow. And then next weekend we have a whole nother bunch of stuff. So do come hang out for that and support a really good cause. Thank you so much, everyone who has been here. Thank all of you for playing. Oh, I didn't say. I think some of my favorite, like I said, I actually did really like Jack's accent. I thought it was actually really good. How quickly we took to salt. Like Simone and Anastasia being like, salt, who got this? Is it? And then just freaking Kat, how happy you were. You're like, oh, I hear your voice, let me come over and just ruin this. It was so good that you were so ready with like the real French. It was amazing. Thank you.
I actually did brush up on French in preparation for the character. It's been like a decade since I've actually had to use French, other than like ordering poutine.
That's amazing. Well, it was great. Thank you for calling my bluff and letting me break my accent. This is awesome. Thank you all so much. Everyone, have a good night. Hopefully we'll see you all later. Bye.